Hello, welcome to Late Night Stocks. In this video, we will talk about what happened to the markets in the couple of weeks and what can be the big danger next. Before we start the video, please give a like so that you can support us and increase the visibility. Thank you. Since November last year, we are in this downtrend in Nasdaq and now it's been almost a year. Every time we ask, is it the dip, is it the dip, is it the dip, we always seen the lower lows and more pain in the market. In the last couple of weeks, we had some important data. Markets were very volatile. In the one week, we are going up and in the other week, we are making new lows. In general, for a reversal, we want a good story so that Fed will stop the increasing rates or will stop the quantitative tightening. For the great reversal, we need to look at two things. One of them is inflation. Inflation should plummet, but it is not doing so far. And the second one is unemployment rate. And it is still in the all-time lows at the moment. If you don't have any good data for Fed, then there is no reversal. And if there is no reversal, if stock index is going down, all stocks go down no matter how good they are. For example, 2 weeks ago we had job opening numbers. This was important because Fed wants one job opening for each unemployed person. Now we have 2 job openings for each unemployed person. This should go down. As you see, we had the all-time high job openings around May and June, and since then we are in a dropping trend. But we are not in the same levels as 2018 and 2019. So at the moment we have 10 million job openings. It should drop down at least to 7 to 8 million. Markets responded really well to this data, but there were more coming. Same week on Friday we had the unemployment date. Everybody was expecting unemployment was going to rise. Instead it dropped. As you see, unemployment rate is keep decreasing and decreasing, and we have no signs that it is going up. Fed wants to see unemployment rate at least like 4% so that there is enough job openings for each unemployed person. Then we had a downturn in the markets and we made a lower low, and then September inflation data hit. This data is really important because this shows that Fed is right and they should increase the rates. The scary thing about this inflation data is that when you look at the data, it looks positive. Looks like inflation was peaked at 9.1% and it is decreasing. But it is not decreasing in the pace that Fed wants. Especially if you remove food and energy prices from this data, then you get this diagram. It is scary because when you remove food and energy prices from the general inflation calculation, inflation is keep increasing, and we just made a higher high compared to April numbers. This means inflation is broadening, is going everywhere, not only energy and food. Due to these negative numbers, we made just lower low compared to June. Both Nasdaq and S&P 500 made lower lows, and this confirms further bearish market. By the way, if you are here till this time of the video, please give a like and subscribe our channel. Thank you. To understand the Nasdaq's performance better, I want to look at the top companies, these mega cap companies, Apple, Tesla, Microsoft and Google. Let's start with Tesla stock. Tesla stock closed the market at $205, below the June levels, so this is a sign that it can go lower. And it is crazy that it came to the price levels before S&P 500 entry. You can say maybe it is the dip and it will bounce back, but no one knows that. As long as the stock makes lower lows, not higher lows, I wouldn't buy it. Let's continue with Google stock. Google made around $103 lows in June. Now we are below these levels. Below 100, it is around $97. And it is keep making lower lows. When you look at the technical levels, maybe it can go till $90, $88, but who knows? Until it settles and until it makes higher lows, we should observe, not buy. Because in this bearish market, once you start buying, every time stock drops, let's say you start buying here every time stock dropped some levels, and when you come these levels, then you don't have any money to buy. Microsoft stock has similar pattern as Google stock. After making all-time highs like $340, it made a low of June around $240. Now the stock is around $220 below June. It is crazy to see the stock in these levels, but here we are. According to technical analysis, if we go below $220, $190 could be next, but we should follow the trend and see where it goes. The last but not the least, I want to check out this Apple stock. Surprisingly, Apple stock didn't make a new low since June, but it can. So among these mega cap stocks, Apple was the strongest, but can it be in the future? Especially with the fears of global recession, can Apple sell iPhones as it did in the last years? We will see. But I know that the Q3 earnings season is coming, and if Apple makes a lower low here, it will draw the Nasdaq down more. And if Nasdaq and other indices goes down, everything goes down. Cash is the king at the moment. The more money you save and the more you wait, the stocks are in this lifetime opportunity levels. In general, when we look at the stock market, no one can know how long will it take to see the dip and how long will the indices go. We need to see the trend and follow all the data and to see how this story builds up for the reversal of the markets. When we look at the near term, the next month, we have some very important points. One of them is the Fed's meeting on the 2nd of November. In this Fed meeting, Fed will probably increase the rates by 75 points, but the things they say will be very important. In the next week, we have midterm elections, so these two dates brings a lot of uncertainty. Also, we have the war in Ukraine is still going on, so there are a lot of uncertainty in the next months, in the next 3-4 weeks, and that's why it is very unlikely that we will see a reversal before these dates. When we look at the historical data, for example, about midterm elections and S&P 500 performance, for example, before the midterm elections, mostly S&P 500 performs not good, but after that we most likely see a rally. I don't know how strong will rally be, but we may see some relief rally or some kind of a rally after the midterm elections, not before. So thank you for watching until the end of video. I hope you liked it. I hope you had some good insights. Please don't forget to give a like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next videos.